We'll begin with an update with the Israeli-Palestine war. Israeli forces say they have blown up the West Bank house of a senior Hamas official in continuation of the aggressive hunt for the leadership of the Palestinian militant group. The demolished home of Saleh al-Arori is reportedly located in the city of Arura near Ramallah. This comes as the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu maintains that Israel will not back down to Hamas through any call for ceasefire. We have details in this report.
The war between Israel and Palestine is raging. Israel says its ground offensive is continuing in Gaza, with large exchanges with Hamas militants occurring overnight. The country's defense forces say Israeli troops were attacked by terrorists with anti-tank missiles and machine gun fire, which provoked an overnight raid that led to the striking of 300 targets. Hamas, on its part, says it ambushed 3 Israeli vehicles with anti-tank missiles and attacked ground troops with shells in southern Gaza. Israel has been bombing Gaza in retaliation since the 7th of October, when a large-scale attack by the Palestinian militant group Hamas led to the death of at least 1,400 people and saw at least 239 people kidnapped as hostages. A health ministry in Gaza, run by Hamas militants, says more than 8,000 people have been killed since Israel's retaliatory bombings began. As the war rages, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says he is doing everything in his power to return Israeli hostages from Gaza. But he told a press conference that he only perceives calls for ceasefire as asking Israel to surrender, and such will not happen.
Many believe that we could go about our comfortable lives and that evil will simply pass us by. It will not. The horrors that Hamas perpetrated on October 7th remind us that we will not realize the promise of a better future unless we, the civilized world, are willing to fight the barbarians. Because the barbarians are willing to fight us. And their goal is clear. Shatter that promising future. Destroy all that we cherish. And usher in a world of fear and darkness. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a turning point for leaders and nations. It is time for all of us to decide if we are willing to fight for a future of hope and promise, or surrender to tyranny and terror. Now rest assured, Israel will fight.
As international diplomacy suffers harsh blows in the lingering war, many are hoping that the warring sides will begin to exercise restraint in the interest of civilians and peace in the Middle East.